Hi, my name is Gabriel Cachero, and this is my submission for Target 2, be part of the FEU community, and my experiences with those two academic related activities. So, the first thing I want to talk about is my engagement with NSTP 2. So, this was an outreach program, and we were tasked with handling underprivileged children in Quezon City, in Payatas, Quezon City. So I realized my capabilities. First off, I want to talk about the capabilities that the skills and the studies, habits, and the personal competence that I learned during NSTP2. So I realized my capabilities and were improving when I had to communicate and engage confidently with children. Many at first were shy or hesitant, but I practiced patience, adaptability, and leadership. Especially in managing small groups and helping facilitate activities. So we were tasked with teaching children how to do math, read, and we were tasked with giving them activities. So the experience also taught me how to organize tasks and coordinate with papers and adjust quickly when plans change. So it strengthened my confidence in handling real world community based challenges, so beyond academics. Next is the academic culture. So how did it shape my view of FU's academic environment? The so NSTP two showed me that FU's academic culture emphasized not only intellectual growth but also social responsibility and and community involvement. So I noticed that the expectations extended beyond academics, and students were encouraged to be, you know, empathetic and not just degree seekers. So we were taught how to contribute our time that would help others beyond school. So working with NSTP instructors and student leaders introduced new practices such as collaborative planning, um, structured teamwork, and ethical engagement, what they called it, and which pushed me to adjust and take responsibility. So next is personal growth. So I learned that I can stay composed and effective even in familiar high energy places filled with kids. It was unpredictable, but I managed. So it revealed that I naturally take initiative and can handle tasks that require emotional, sensitivity, such as guiding children um, who needed encouragement. So the outreach made me more aware of the values of service, and it motivated me to approach future academic tasks with more discipline, social awareness, and a sense of purpose. So another academic tasks that I attended that was related to my field was a fashion show. Me, as a fine arts visual communication major, I attended the fashion show that strengthened my analysis skill. I observe color theory, lighting, composition, and movement, and presentation, which are irrelevant to my field, which is visual communication. I realized that the fashion show, in terms of academic culture, the fashion show reflected FEU's strong culture of creativity. A lot of my classmates are very, out of the box thinkers and artistic, and they love to experiment artistically and cross discipline, and they like to take things from multiple disciplines. And I learned that it doesn't have to be confined within fine arts, they can take inspiration for their works from everyday things, cross disciplinary learning. So, personally, I realized how important it is to immerse myself in creative communities to grow as an artist. So the fashion show inspired me and expanded my understanding of how different specializations interact into one cohesive event. So, as a fashion show, it highlighted fashion design, visual communication, and production design. So, this experience has guided me into approaching future projects with more creativity, openness, and an openness for collaboration.